What's going on, guys? Well, we are back for another video today, and today's video is going to be keeping with the pond theme. We started with the front porch pond in our last video, and that seems to be doing really well. And a lot of people had the recommendation that we should make this a rescue pond. However, we're not gonna make this a rescue pond. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna build a rescue pond in the backyard. So before we get into this, make sure that you go ahead and like this video, and let's get into it today.
So today we're building a pond. I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna give you kind of an idea. Not like a sneaketh peeketh, but more of like a, yeah. So what we got going on, Chris has had this bin. It's like, I don't know, it was a garden? It was a garden. Okay, it was a garden.
Raised garden, yeah.
He grew plants in the garden. Now, I was kind of looking at it like it's just this big box to be a dope little pond, and we got the tarp yesterday, realized the tarp was the wrong size. And so we're too lazy to go back and get a new tarp, so we decided we had a better idea. We can make half the enclosure a dry closure for something crazy, something cool. You guys probably have an idea of what we mean. And then this enclosure's water, and you'll have an entrance for these animals to get into here. You can see it's being filled up right now. We've still got a lot of stuff to do as far as the pond. Like, why are you looking at me like that?
And then we're gonna drown Brenton in it. He just doesn't know it yet.
So like Brenton just said, we are basically making this into a wet area and a dry area for both kinds of animals. So if we get rescue fish, they're gonna go into the pond. If we get turtles, they'll go into here with a ramp that goes into the pond. Yeah, so we're not sure exactly how all of this is gonna turn out. We don't really know. I mean, we'll have terrestrial animals here, semi-aquatic animals such as turtles and such, that'll be able to walk over into the aquatic area. This thing seems to be holding pretty well. We're gonna see when we're done here, but we may end up with very much a wet yard. So let's see how this goes. All right, guys, well, as you can see, this thing is full. We got just a couple more things to do here. We need to tighten up this liner, get it attached to the sides, get it cut back. I don't know that we're gonna put any substrate in here. We're just gonna throw some fish in, maybe a couple little caves or something. To be honest with you, this thing is great. Probably about 750, 800 gallons. And we're gonna put one goldfish in here. Actually, take that back. Talked to Zach from SC Fish Keeping. He made a great recommendation. He said, no, man, goldfish get way too big. Plus the bio load from all the poop from one goldfish, that's way too much for a pond this big. So therefore, we're actually gonna put one single guppy right in this water, and it's gonna be amazing. So stay tuned for that. I'm totally kidding. What I'd like to know is, what do you guys think we should put in here? So this thing is massive. It is going to be a rescue pond. However, there are going to be some permanent residents in here. So go ahead and comment below. Let me know what you think should be in here, and we'll see what we can accomplish. So we're gonna need about 40 gallons of the dechlorinator here, because that right there treats 50 gallons. So I'm gonna set up a time lapse, and we're gonna be pouring some stuff in here. This thing has been dechlorinated. We're gonna take this pump, and we are gonna get all the water mixed up in here. Probably should turn this thing on high. Oh, whoa, 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 pump. Whoa, settle down. All right, this thing's on high now, and there we go. All the dechlorinator is working in there. Everything has been dechlorinated, and now we need to get some beneficial bacteria in this thing inside of a pond pump box. That we do not have at the moment, but we will have one soon. All right, guys, well, before we get this pond pump box and get all that set up, we need to cap the top of this pond with some wood and get this liner pulled tight and cut back. Then we will move into actually getting the filtration set up and all of those kinds of things. So what I have here is just some standard cedar fence pickets. We're gonna actually cap this off with this. It'll look nice and clean. Matches with the cedar wood that's already on this thing that will all be stained and redone at some point. So we wanted to use cedar. This would be a perfect way to make this kind of look nice. So let's get this put together so we can go ahead and get the water set up and actually get something in this thing. All right, guys, well, I got the wood around the top of this thing, and I will tell you, it is smoldering hot outside. What a terrible Texas day. I feel like I just want to jump in the water, but right now it's a little dirty. It is very warm, that is for sure, but I may have to jump in this thing. I am going to finish up, since the wood is on here, and I'm going to take a pocket knife. I'm going to go around the edge here, trim this back. I am going to leave a little bit of an overhang just in case I need some later on or something like that. Then we'll just tuck it up under here, and we're going to put a board right over the front of this so you can't see it. We'll finish this out right now, and then we'll get this fountain pump hooked back up and get the fountain in here and see what this thing's gonna look like. All right, guys, well, we are coming back out here to go ahead and start cutting this pond liner back. And, well, we got some scissors and we are gonna cut just like this. And we're gonna cut all the way around. We're gonna leave about, I don't know, six inches of pond liner that we'll tuck up underneath here behind a board. And that is just in case we need some extra pond liner for something, you know, just as a little, you know, it's just a little extra. And we like being extra, so we're gonna leave a little extra. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're done. We got a little extra piece here. And I think I'm gonna go tie Brenton up and beat him with a stick. Brenton! I'm gonna find him. But for now, I'm gonna leave my beating stick here. I'm gonna leave my tying up device here. And we're gonna find him in a minute. All right, guys, well, essentially, this thing is done. We got the pond pump going. Actually, it's not done. Hold on a second. Hold on, I got something for you. All right, now it's done because it's got a fountain in it. Look at that. Look at that. I cannot wait for Brenton to come see it because I'm gonna push him in and I'm gonna tie him up and beat him with a stick, which we talked about. But all in all, this thing is done. Perfect rescue pond. So like I said before, make sure you comment below. Let me know what permanent residents should take up space in this pond. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna measure this thing and see how many gallons it actually is. So let's check that out real quick. So to get gallons, what you're gonna do is we are gonna measure the width of this. Oh gosh. Oh, it's in the water. We're gonna measure the width, which is exactly 7 foot. Actually, that's the length. Length is 7 foot. Width is 6 foot, because you remember this overhangs a little bit. So it's right at 6 foot. So it's 7 foot by 6 foot by, let's see how deep this thing is. And we are at 2 foot in depth. Exactly. Well, a little over 2 foot actually. That is 7 foot length, 6 foot wide. That's 42 times 2 foot deep. That's 84. So it's 84 cubic feet of volume. There's 7.48 cubic feet per gallon of water. So if we take 84 and we times 7.48, that gives you approximately 628 gallons. So we have 628 gallons in this pond. It's a little bit smaller than I thought. I thought it was about 800, but still. 628 gallons, much larger than, you know, my other pond. We can put something really big in here. I definitely like the fountain. I think I need some lights in here too, but yeah, 628 gallons. Comment below, let me know. What should take permanent residence in this pond? Well, that was stupid. Now I'm all wet, but I don't care. It's actually really hot today in Texas. It's gotta be like 98 degrees, which is terrible, just so you know. But we have this thing finished up pretty much, and we need to get some bacteria colonizing in there, and we'll be able to add some fish. And if you remember, I'm adding one guppy, not a fancy guppy, a feeder guppy. There will be one guppy in this, 628 gallons. We don't want to overload the you know, the bio load on there, so one non-fancy feeder guppy is all we're putting in there. So stay tuned for that. All right, well, Brenton's over here. So he's about to film his intro for his video. And before he does, I'm gonna grab a towel because he's about to get a surprise. He doesn't know this is coming yet. What is on your pants right there? Did you get dirty? Like, you got your phone in your... Oh, hey, Brenton. Well, the fact that you just displaced about 15 90%. Cubic feet of water and it didn't bust out the sides is a good sign. Your mouth is so big, though, you probably drank about half of it. Professional angler Brenton Zeckley is attempting to illegally catch a 10-pound largemouth bass. And that went over like a turd in a punch bowl.
Just dried off. Use the net.
Yeah, you better use the net. So we have a Rubbermaid box. Well, it's not Rubbermaid, it's Sterilite or something. Anyway, we're gonna drill some holes in the top and we are actually gonna turn this into our filter box for the new rescue pond. As you've seen in previous videos, we have constructed a new bio box, and Brenton's over here washing lava rocks because that's what he's on, is rock duty, because that's all he is capable of mentally handling today.
I wish you would have said that.
We won't talk about why. You can make your assumptions. In fact, comment down on why Brenton is not mentally capable of doing anything but washing rocks. Yeah, do that. No, I'm just kidding. So Brenton's washing the lava rocks. We're gonna get the pump into the box and the lava rocks in the box. There's already beneficial bacteria in here. The fish is vibing. You know what I want to do? I want you to get back into the pond. I'm gonna climb up the ladder and I am going to literally RKO you. Actually, I'm just gonna go backflip off the house. Okay,
So we have mechanical filtration on top through the pads. And then we have biological in the bottom, which is the lava rock. And then the pump is up underneath that box right there, being protected. Now we're gonna get in the water.
We went ahead and did a little extra work to the pond off camera. The box has been placed into the pond. We put a couple of rocks on the top just simply to keep the box down and everything else. We ran the outlet of the water to the other end. We also put the net on it. You can't really see it on camera very well, but that is to keep little critters out of here. Right there's the little largemouth bass that was in my pond. He is in here just straight chilling. That right there is a 10-pound largemouth bass that's also in here. And then I also put the large pleco from the indoor pond in here. So he is up in here somewhere, probably up behind that filter box. But that guy has totally outgrown that indoor pond, and he will be nice to keep this all under control in here. So everything in here is doing good. Pond overall is looking fantastic. Let's go check out the other pond. The front door pond is looking fantastic as well. The little glow tetra that are in here are keeping the bio load up enough to keep the beneficial bacteria, some food in here, aka ammonia, to eat. So everything is looking good in here. Still trying to decide what we're gonna put in here. And if you want to comment below some more ideas, if you haven't already, please let me know that. But I asked in the beginning and somewhere through the middle of this video for you to comment below and let me know some ideas on what we should put in this new backyard rescue pond as permanent residence. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure you go down below and drop a comment on that. As well as go ahead and drop a like, and if you have not subscribed, it'd be greatly appreciated if you did that too. Also, if you have not followed me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, go ahead and follow me over there as well. We really appreciate the support. Just so you know, on May 17th, it is my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, meaning as a creator. On May 17th of last year, I dropped my first video, and it's been a crazy 12-month ride, no doubt. I really appreciate it, guys. We are over 18,000 subscribers, meaning that we are on the road to 20K, which is our next giveaway milestone. But I just wanted to stop and say thank you. I appreciate it. But with all of that, I really hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope you are enjoying the content, and hey, we will see you next time.